So finding the right tires for your truck is always kind of a challenge. You know, there's no such thing as the perfect tire. It doesn't exist. Um, but what I bought this truck with, the previous owner had LT 265 75/16s, and for a Tundra that's the right size. But the problem is these are LTs, load range E. Now, you know, these tires, while very strong, are just too much, you know, too much tire for this truck. You know, these are meant to be on, you know, 1 tons and dualies and whatnot. These are light pickups, light SUVs. They don't need 10 plies. And what happens is all that extra rotating mass puts wear on your drivetrain, and it, you know, uses more power to get going, which kills your fuel mileage. So what I've done is I've gotten the Dynapro ATMs. They're made by Hankook, and they're really good tires. And here's the difference. These are P 265 75/16, so it's the same size as the other tire, but it's the passenger rated version, so it doesn't have 10 plies. It's a lighter tire. That other tire I just showed you is about a 50-pound tire. These tires are about 40 pounds, so it's at least 10 pounds less. And the stock tires that came on these weighed about 38 pounds. So it gives you an idea of what the truck was meant to drive with. So if you're going to go to a bigger size, again, this is like going from a 31 to a 32 from overstock. Keeping it modest makes it handle extremely well. You know, and another thing with these tires is I had the expensive stock tires that came on it, and one thing I did like about them is they handled very well and they were quiet going down the road. I can honestly say that these don't seem any louder, and they handle just as well. I almost want to say better. I can take corners in this thing, and a little bit, you know, ridiculously fast for an SUV. I've got the 99 springs up front, which raises it 1 inch, and I've got the 906 springs in back, which raises it 2 inches, and or more like a 1.75, but it's ballpark. And it rides really well, and but it corners extremely well, and the ride is really smooth. But the cool thing is this 96 truck with 321,000 miles on it, I can still pull 18 miles per gallon out of a regular tank. You know, I've gotten as low as 14 when towing, but on average it's 17 to 18 miles per gallon. On a highway, going on a flat road with no wind, you know, on long trips I can get as high as 21 to 22. So that's pretty impressive with having a really good aggressive tire that's livable. You know, these Hankook Dynapros, I've just been real satisfied with them. But again, the trick is getting the passenger rated tire, because if you get the LT, you're getting a 10-ply tire, and you just don't need 10 plies on these. You know, it's like giving a pair of steel toe boots to a track runner. It's just going to slow them down. A tire like this is, you know, still a little bit heavier than stock, but I think it's well worth it, especially if you're doing an upgrade from stock. They also make these tires in the stock size, and I think those are actually lighter than the tires that came on it. So, but that's my vote. You know, Hankooks, this is my first set of Hankooks, and they've had awesome reviews, and I've had these tires for about 25,000 miles, and you can see, you know, it's still got pretty darn good tread life left. I probably won't have to change them out for another 20 or 30 at this rate. They're wearing really nice. They're wearing evenly. Again, they drive quiet, plenty of traction. I've never been out of traction with this thing, and I don't have a locker or anything like that. But maybe that'll help you guys if you're looking for tires for your Toyota pickups, or, you know, if you've got you know, like an Xterra or some other light pickup, even F-150s and stuff like that. So long as you're not doing anything crazy, load them down, these tires are great. So anyway, that's my vote, and stay away from the LTs unless you are just towing something heavy, but or loading your truck down way heavy. Like, I'm not sure that these would be the right choices for the newest Tundras. You know, it depends on whether the weight rating on the tires matches up to the vehicle. But for most Toyota SUVs and pickups, these are outstanding tires, and I'm glad I found them, and I'm getting another set for the Tundra. So anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching.